Anyway, Jesse James's daughter, a very interesting and very beautiful looking girl. Like I said, Jesse James had actually raped a girl, and actually, I think he was after he raped her, he made up to her by giving her drugs, and he basically forced himself on a girl, Jesse James. He basically grabbed her, threw her to the ground, and fucked her hard, and then gave her drugs or something, pretty much. And it was actually rape, like I say. And anyway, and maybe he had sex with his daughter while she was growing up. I'm not exactly sure, but basically, yeah. And well, maybe he was just doing like dear old dad, who actually was probably part of the war, and he used to do that all the time, and also force other people and actually shot people. So, so Jesse James and could have stuff. And anyway though, Jesse James's daughter was actually ironically betrothed, or basically was supposed to be with me, LS, or Brian, basically. I wanted to meet her. Why not? Anyway, a lot of women were actually betrothed to me, like I say. It's like, I'm only one person, whatever. Anyway, apparently he denied her access, or was like, "Oh no, you're not gonna go anywhere. You can't. You don't have to be with a man." Anyway, she didn't know. He didn't know that, or in Kennedy or someone ended up fucking her or something like that, or raping her. She ended up getting raped or something, almost killed. Um, anyway, she just ended up with a different drug dealer, drug user, or whatever. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure about Jesse James, but basically he turned out to be a real piece of shit, just like his dad, following the family legacy. Anyway, whatever. Anyway, like I say, a lot of people would think I'm just talking shit or whatever, but I'm actually not. I'm actually just relating bits and pieces about the past and what really happened with everything. And pretty much, how a bunch of white people got with a bunch of black people, and they raped and killed a lot of people, but they didn't rape or kill anyone that they knew. So it was okay, right? It's okay, right? No, it's not okay. Anyway, and one of those people was actually a person, well, not only Brian, but also a person named LS. They hunted after LS or Lucifer a lot more because they knew I would bring them to justice. Well, not to mention I'd killed lots of their friends. Mostly out of self-defense. And besides, and when I didn't kill them, other people would kill them because, like, well, I'm not just the president of America or Germany. I'm also the creator of humanity and lots of other races. So, and generally in the past, people that would live past that point of everyone dying or everything dying, that they had to do to kill me because I was so well protected or whatever, wanted to live too. So I had to kind of get past that point anyway. And if I didn't get past that point, then, well, not much would get past that point because everything else was weaker than me. I was the strongest one and the most powerful. It's just that I never really told anyone about myself, really. So when they tried to kill everyone or everything, I was like, because, well, for one thing, other things wanted to exist afterwards, and for another thing, I was just really that powerful. I just really never told anyone about all my little surprises. I had a nice little sleeve of surprises. So anyway, a bunch of United States or U.S. people went overseas and were basically have been torturing, killing, and doing a lot of bad stuff. And then they've been loading their stuff on some ships, and they've been taking it to other countries, and then they've been selling it, and they've been keeping the money for themselves. Anyway, it's also why you can't really sell anything in the United States of America or America without actually having a license and actually having proof showing where you had your things made, because so many people are doing it. Pirates and thieves and people who basically torture people and make them give up their stuff and then take it and sell it. Because there are no laws, really, are there? Well, not really. And realistically, there's bigger concerns anyway. Like, for instance, killing the creator of humanity. Which is what they were really trying to do. Because I was doing this history thing, and I was finding out with science, and technology and me are two things that go hand in hand. I very much was technology at one point in time. Anyway, but that made the stealing and the killing a lot harder. Also, the killing of thousands, or poisoning of thousands, also a lot harder. Anyway, secrets are just hard to keep, you know? Especially when you're going after the creator of humanity. And of 12 other races. And then you try and use time travel, but you don't know exactly where I am. So you go back too far. And you find me. Back there. And I'm leading a group of people. And then you attack. And we defend. And we wipe the walls with you. And it kind of had to be that way anyway because other things. So yeah, when my back is turned, people can die. A lot of people. And they did die. A lot of people did die. So, and then a lot of people laughed at me and thought I was a bitch. But I'm really not. And Jesse James really is a piece of shit. And so is his father. Who, during the war, well, there was no war. There was just him pointing a gun at people and shooting people. And saying he did something for the country. But he really didn't. He was just doing something for his family. And not even that. Like, what family? He just went around having sex with a bunch of girls. And selling drugs. And had a gun. And I said, Hell's Angels. And basically, they just stole from nice... They just drive right up to nice houses. And it's like, you can't put the chandelier on the back of your bike, dude. But they tried. They saw how far they could get with the chandelier on the back of their bike. That they stole from some house where they killed someone. Anyway, a lot of death. I watched it. Other people watched it. Everyone watched it. Like I said, there's a whole other planet watching the Earth this whole time. 3 of them, actually. Or 4. Watched every little thing that happened. Mostly because I'm the creator of humanity and other life forms. And also was their leader. Quite a few years. So they kind of had sentimental value with everything. And they were kind of shocked about everything that happened. We're kind of upset about it too. So upset that they actually got in spaceships and came over here. And fixed it for a time. Until people again decided that, well, nothing really mattered and that they might as well just use their guns to shoot people. And this goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Anyway. And I don't really care. Just ruined my vacation. Anyway, it's amazing how much they did to try and kill me. Even when they knew who I really was. They just tried harder. It's kind of interesting. They were trying really hard. Like, Eddie Murphy was looking... Well, he couldn't give me cyanide poisoning, so that didn't work. So they were going to use a 22 on me. So... But they're also in America, and I hadn't named America yet. So they'd have to kill me after I named America in 1979. So... Anyway. They had to wait a couple years before they could possibly kill me. Because they were from America, you see. So I had to wait until America was founded or created, and then they could try and kill me. And Germany was going to stop them, so they started bombing the shit out of it to try and kill them, and then they could maybe kill me. Because Germany wouldn't let them kill me because they knew who I was. They'd come from another planet to be here. In fact, China was from another planet and had come here. So both of them basically knew who I was, and America would know who I am because I named them. So, you're my baby. Anyway, I was an epic creator. And I'm not one of these colors, so I would have died anyway. Because, like, if you're past 1960 or some point, if you're not one of these colors, you don't get anything at all. And that's no way to run a country other than a gun. Like, if you're one of these colors, you got a gun. And if you weren't one of these colors, you didn't get a gun. And that gun entitled you, I guess, to killing and raping. And being a shit human. Which they were. So, yeah. Anyway. But, anyway, yeah. And I would fix it or stop them, but, you know.